Alright, the hay bale projects have gone absolutely great. I'm going to try something a little different this winter because I want to compare the difference. I'm going to turn my hay bales into raised beds, basically a giant compost growing straight out of them. So what I'm going to do is build up the sides with some free pallet wood, some cinder blocks, whatever I can get, and then I'm going to add some dirt, wood chips, whatever I can get on top of it and plant. That way I can get the benefit of the nutrients of the hay bales with the benefit of the dirt being able to help with moisture control a little bit. And I'm kind of curious to see which way works better. So we're going to start that project and see how it goes. Alright, used all free pallet wood to just raise up the sides. As you can see, I just tacked it to the treated wood, and then right here in the middle where I had to do a seam, I just cut a little piece of the pallet wood and screwed them through. Seamed it together, and then on the inside, since I've already got the cinder blocks, I'll just do another layer of cinder blocks. And I'm gonna leave all the organic material from the old crop. That's why I didn't pull anything, because I'm gonna cover it all with dirt and wood chips for more organic matter. And we're gonna leave the original hay bales in there, because again, that's just more organic matter to feed the plants. Alright, show you what I did to join them in the middle. I braced them, and then on top of where the hay bales were before, and as you can see even some of the old plants are still there, I just kind of piled them all in there for organic matter. I threw some mulch on top, which really this is old leaves and pieces of wood. You could throw, you know, clippings, leaves or whatever, but a lot of this, there's a log yard next to our property. That's why you hear those big trucks a lot. It's the log trucks coming in and out, and they push the leaves and the debris up in a pile, and they told us we could come get all we wanted. So I got some of that to put in here so that I wouldn't have to haul so much dirt, plus it'll break down and add a lot of organic matter. So basically what I'm doing here are building compost bins, and then I'm going to fill it with dirt on top. I've just got some topsoil, just some dirt from a material yard, because it's going to take quite a lot to fill all of this up. And then on the very, very top, I'll put a little bit of potting soil to store my seeds in. So right now you can kind of see the layers. Hay at the bottom, wood and leaf chippings on top, dirt, and then on the very top I'll spread a very thin layer of potting soil. Alright, and the raised beds, doing absolutely great. The cauliflower has little heads starting out in them. Broccoli doing wonderful. Got some baby spinach, some beans back there. I got these swimming pools here on clearance last summer for, I don't know, something like 10 cents. And now I'm growing onions in them and radishes. Got these totes on sale too, and I got full of carrots. Of course, the collards and cabbage. Everything doing just great. There's a huge amount of food in here. Remember that you have square foot gardening rules in here. Since you're not dealing with grass or rows, you can just plant as much as you want. You do have to pull grass, but it's really very small amounts compared to what you would have, you know, in the ground. It's very easy to maintain, and of course you can mulch this, have no problems. As you can see, the beans, they're doing rather well also. There's beans all over the place. Alright, the raised beds are doing absolutely great. This is probably the last shot I'll take because most stuff is up and blooming and doing well and starting to produce. So this is broccoli behind me. As you can see, they're doing extremely well. They haven't started to make heads yet, but the cauliflower has, and the cabbage have, and the collards I'm about to have to start harvesting, and I've already been harvesting beans. So it's been really easy. I have had to pull a few little blades of grass here and there, but really
not been very bad, and it has been easier to maintain as far as the watering than the straw bales. But really, I mean, they're both pretty much on par. They both have benefits, and they both have, you know, pros and cons, and they're both really, really simple. So, you know, we'll go with either one that you really want. If you're in a place where you don't have access to the soil, you know, whatever you need to fill them up, then you could use the hay bales. If you only have a sidewalk, you could use the hay bales. It would be very simple. Again, this entire project costs less than $100. Different ways that you could fill the dirt for cheap is anywhere that you can get compost. For example, cotton gins. You can usually get all the free cottonseed meal you want from the cotton gins. You can get free wood compost from log yards, or usually every town has a place where they store compost from trees that they do when they clear from storms and stuff like that. So you really could get, or you could do as I did and just go ahead and to a material yard and get topsoil and then mix some organic matter in with it to enrich the soil. So the whole thing is really very, very inexpensive. It's not bad at all. Everything is growing great, and so I really can't complain. Simple, love it, easy, try it.